15th January 2026 was a day for Uganda when they have done it, one of the peaceful election, and they have created the history or set example to other African nations. I can tell you that was a day for booming and a future for this country. How do you say, Mr. Kim?
Yeah, I believe so. And in Africa, especially, peace and unity is critical thing in securing the
But we would love to
business
say first,
future.
thanks to the government of Uganda and the security forces of this country.
Yeah.
Because of them, all that
I
happened.
remember, I know
There was
some,
no any incident happened, and even I
Nothing happened.
myself and I vote my to the whom I want, and everything has done it like peaceful when people they were in their business for the next day. Now let's talk about the business. Let's opportunities. Me, I think this was the paragraph which one will boost this country, and it will might become a Dubai in Africa as well.
Of course. And the population is also exploding, and the stability piece is there, and everybody is now excited in entering into the new venture and the new business. Especially the construction side, a lot of the house constructions, a lot of office buildings is undergoing. So I'm very much positive the future of Uganda economy. And also exchange rate is also very stable
For last 10 years.
for last 10 years. So it's a good thing doing business in Uganda. But especially in terms of the invitation of the investors, nowadays investors are a little bit worried of this high tax. So I think this government should pay attention,
Consider that point.
consider that point.
A special request to the president, to His Excellency Mr. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, that consider that point about the taxation. Millions of people who wants to invest money in this country with the millions of dollars, especially my favorite place, which is Namanwe Industrial Park, and Bale Industrial Area, and they have really boost. Because of one thing, the reality of the picture is very clear. That is a peaceful land. That's a peace.
Even the
Nobody can
recently
bother anybody.
standard gauge railway connection to Mombasa port via the Kenya, and also the standard gauge railway connection to the Tanzania. Also, those two railway lines are already kicked off. So it is very promising in the mid-term. After 5-10 years, Uganda will benefit.
Meaning
Of
from
this
Kampala
railway
to Mombasa, we shall have the direct railway line.
Yes, yes. Already from Mombasa to Kisumu already is there.
Is there.
So now only connecting from Kisumu or Malaba, Busia to Kampala even via South Sudan. So after
That's-
10 years, even South Sudan market will be also open to Uganda. Even East Africa.
How do you see,
Eastern Congo.
Mr. Kim, about the trade business in Uganda?
Trade business.
Because now 70% locals are doing the
Yeah.
trade. That's
Yeah.
why when we came to this country, the percentage was 30% of local people, and 70% was for foreigner people.
Yeah.
Now at least 70% is local. It's a good achievement.
Good
I'm talking about the future of the
I
trade.
think that as a foreign investor, we should be more involved in manufacturing and production instead of entering deeply into the trade.
How do you see about South Korea and China? They are the men of world class production. They're making their product. They make production on every kind of product.
Yeah.
High quality, low quality.
Yeah, as a South Korean here, the problem is Uganda has no any diplomatic office in Korea. That is the problem, because Uganda is not known to Koreans at all.
So you want to request to the government of Uganda or to
Yeah.
government of Korea?
Come on, Korea, they have already the diplomatic office
So you
already
want to
here, but
request
they want
again to His
Uganda government to
Excellency
open, His Excellency
to open
to
up
open
office
up-
in South Korea,
yeah,
Seoul.
yeah, Seoul
So that's a very special request to you.
embassy, Uganda embassy in Korea. Then
It will bring a
it will
lot of
be exploding.
opportunities.
A
And
lot of
same,
opportunities.
same, I would love to say let him do it as well in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Official embassy for Uganda in Islamabad as well. I can. So
Pakistan doesn't have
I think they have a consulate.
a consulate. At least.
Consulate does not bring the relationship the way embassy does it. It's my.
Even Korea, there is no even consular office. So we want at
I'll
least
check it out. Maybe I'm wrong as
consular
well.
office at least.
So how do you see about how many Koreans are living in this country as
Korean in Uganda, we have a estimation of around 700, 750 people. Since COVID, that number is stagnant, not increasing, not decreasing. So that's why.
And I hear they are for they are doing this work of the church and volunteer work.
Yeah, 70-80% is
yes.
Christian missionaries and NGO workers.
Which is also a very good legacy as a people. And why don't you involve as a Korean to train the youth in this country? Because Uganda is one of the leading countries in the world which has the youngest age people.
Yeah. That's why almost all the Korean missionaries, especially the single woman missionaries, they open the kindergarten and the primary schools.
Free.
Yeah. They teach them.
How do you see about the about Uganda in this war which has gone to the Middle East side and
that's very tragic.
Israel, Iran, and all
problem,
that.
And it will be it will be affecting negatively to the whole world, especially business. Right. But I think Uganda is less affected by the war than my home country, South Korea. South Korea, all energy, especially the petrol, is imported from Middle East. But now Uganda,
everywhere on that region, everybody.
Uganda within a year,
they will have their own.
They will have their own petrol.
So you guys, there is another information we got that Uganda is now one of the country who is going to produce their own petrol within 1 year. And why Uganda will be less effective? Because they have their own food. In Ugandan people, they especially in Africa, people they have food. If Africa wants to feed all over the world, they can do it.
Sure.
Because of the organic plantation is around, and the price of the vegetables and everything is affordable compared to other countries. So, but the scenario which is happening, it will also affect Uganda for the.
And I first time arrived to Kampala 20 years ago. I checked in the hotel Sheraton, and Sheraton receptionist told me, "Welcome to Pearl of Africa." So I was very surprised, shocked. What? Uganda called as a Pearl of Africa? What is that? Because at that time, to the Koreans, Uganda is country known as a country of Idi Amin and the country of Entebbe Special Commando Raid. But now, after living 21 years in Kampala, Uganda, I think Uganda is not just called as a Pearl of Africa. I dare to say Uganda is a pearl of the world, pearl of the globe. Very much gifted by the nature, and almost everything is
available. If you go to peacefull, Masindi Forest, Murchison Falls, all those areas like a Kabale. You can find that you are in a part of the heaven in this world. So Uganda is really pearl of Africa.
And
Uganda grew up with me. When I came to this country, I was young, and Uganda was young. Now Uganda became big, I became big. So I call
the pearl of
globe.
Nice weather.
And it has a very fantastic future as well.
Nice people.
People are so lovely. And 7 to 8% growth income has increased to this country, which is very good as well. The growing nation, and education system has gone very high. Over 1 million children are getting secondary education every year, and which is a marvelous achievement. As there is some issues of the job which government needs to work on it, and it will take like maybe 2-3 years.
But
I think so. as me, this video, before I close the chapter, the government is going to do something very special to these 5 years. How do you see?
For example, here a lot of the workforce is available. But for my home country, Korea, population is decreasing and there are no manpower to work to bring the business. I really want Uganda people to come to Korea and then have a job there. So what I want is to first, His Excellency Mr. Museveni, President, to ask the government of South Korea to have something like agreement about exchange of
Trade,
labor forces,
labor forces, and the trade as well.
trade, and then secondary also please open the at least council or liaison office of Uganda in Seoul, Korea, so that a lot of the bilateral relations will be increased. Especially, a lot of the Korean tourists will come here because almost all Koreans they visited all corners of the world. But
Africa is still there lacking
Africa is still open.
because of no knowledge,
No knowledge.
no facility, and if government of Uganda can think about to open up the consulate in South Korea, they can also think about Philippines and other sectors also. Those people love to travel. Uganda is one of the fastest growing kind for the tourism sector as well.
And also, I appeal to His Excellency to open the Korean language school more, so that young Ugandans will be able to learn Korean
That's a
language.
very good point, because
and then when they land in the country Korea, they will be able to immediately contribute.
Because South Korea, you cannot ignore one of the highest brand of the LG, Samsung, Hyundai. They are
SK.
they brought a new theme, new brand to the world against Japan. You understand? Before people knew it, Japan. So South Korea is the country which can represent only original product. They have no
Even also, I dare to say nowadays, suddenly the AI era has just came up. Now, I think you will agree with me. AI now, the leading forces are from America, from China. Two AI strong forces are there. But what I also want to tell you is that those America and China, they have a colonial imperialism mind. They do this AI to conquer the market, to conquer the world. But South Korea AI also is very high potential, but we Koreans doesn't have that colonial imperialism mind.
or you can say heart.
Yeah. Therefore, we will. I am sure as a South Korean, we will having the leading position of AI country in the near future, because people like the way.
So that's meaning
Korean
government
has
of
in
Uganda
their
wants to get
mind.
the facility for AI on a legal way. They can do it from South Korea.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So guys, remain with us. Next week we shall bring another topic. Today topic was to make sure a good relationship. A special request to His Excellency about the South Korea to open the embassy in South Korea.
Yes.
That's number one. Number two, it will bring the tourism sector to increase, because South Korean people are traveling everywhere in the world, but apart from Africa, because of that kind of sector
Many
we
South
don't have.
Koreans to come.
Number two, on the technology, Uganda must get the benefits from South Korea.
AI.
Number three subject about the economic product, brand product from South Korea. So guys, you will remain with us, get the knowledge from us, youth will learn from us. Here everything is very clear as a water. Have a wonderful day.
Bye bye. Next time.